Hey, guys, I'm Arm. The anime I'm bringing today is named Beast Tamer. The protagonist of the story is a beast tamer, who is often humiliated by his companions because of his weak fighting power. When the poor tamer is driven out of the team, he meets the cat girl who helps him become stronger and turn the table. In this world, the cats, the dragons, and the gods are the top three races. Their warriors have supreme combat ability. We'll see how the tamer becomes the strongest in the world by controlling the cat girl. Those who insulted him will all get trampled underfoot. The tamer is named Rain, who was born with a strong affinity for animals and is able to use their power by signing contracts with them. He is a member of the heroes team responsible for the team's logistics. Rain believes that even though he is not good at fighting, he and his teammates are still very close. But his teammates don't think so. One day, his teammates, led by a hero, suddenly kick Rain out of the group, thinking the weak tamer is their encumbrance. Rain thinks it is a just prank until he hears their humiliation. He then realizes that they never treat him as a companion. He leaves the team with disappointment. As he wanders on the streets with no idea about what he should do in the future, children all gather around him when they see him. They all like Rain, because the members of the heroes team have always looked down on the commoners, and only Rain is willing to play with them. Rain forces himself to get energetic and plays with the children. He drives a hawk in the sky with his ability, which arouses children's amazement, though he can only control the hawk for a short time since it is not yet fully tamed. The children all express their dream to become a beast tamer like Rain to take adventures around the world. The children's words inspire Rain. He decides to become an adventurer and earn money by completing tasks. In the Adventurers Guild, he gets informed that he has to pass a test to become an adventurer. The test requires him to hunt goblins and gather specific herbs. Rain takes the test. He hunts goblins by controlling animals to find their trail. Goblins are F-rank monsters, so even though Rain is weak in fighting, he can easily defeat them. After hunting enough goblins, Rain gets ready to gather the herbs but happens to hear a girl's scream. He rushes to the sound and finds a D-class tiger monster attacking a cat girl. Rain tries to stab the killer tiger, but the dagger breaks when it touches the hard skin of the killer tiger, who notices Rain and sets him a new target. Rain shouts for the cat girl to take the opportunity to escape, but the cat girl just jumps to the sky and kicks the killer tiger to death while it is attracted to Rain. Rain didn't expect this cute young girl to have such strong power. He suddenly thinks of some rare races in the world that are born with supreme strength, and the cat girl probably belongs to one of them. At this moment, the cat girl suddenly collapses, and Rain rushes up to hold her. He hears her stomach growl and knows she is just hungry. Rain feeds the cat girl with all the food he has, and then they start to talk. The cat girl named Kanade belongs to a powerful race that is on the verge of extinction. She was tired of the boring life in the mountains, so she's been traveling around. Rain's kindness gives Kanade a favorable impression. She asks everything about him out of curiosity and gets to know Rain was thrown out from his team, which angers her. She believes Rain is a good person and should not be treated like that. But Rain forces a smile and explains that he was so weak that he could only be an encumbrance for his teammates. Kanade doesn't think so. The first time she saw him, her body developed a unique feeling, which means Rain can tame her. And the fact that few people in this world can tame the powerful race she's from proves that Rain is more powerful than he expects. To boost Rain's confidence, Kanade offers to sign a contract with him. Rain is so moved that he touches Kanade's head, but he soon realizes it's a bit abrupt. Kanade, however, enjoys his touch. At this moment, Rain thinks it may be a good idea to sign a contract with Kanade, so he agrees to her proposal. By starting a magic array with his blood, Rain is connected with Kanade through a unique magical power, which means the contract is established. The same symbol appears in their hands, which is the proof of the intimacy between them. Rain looks at Kanade's bright smile and realizes that he might have gained a truly reliable partner. Rain completes the test with the help of Kanade and registers as an adventurer in the guild. A man with a scar notices Kanade belongs to a powerful race, so he invites Kanade to become his teammate but gets rejected. The man then proposed a duel directly to Rain, stating that only the strong one deserves Kanade. Rain knows Kanade will always draw others' attention. Rather than getting another provocation after avoiding this duel, Rain takes the arm wrestling challenge with the man. Unexpectedly, he defeats the man within just 1 second, which surprises even himself. Kanade proudly tells Rain that those who sign a contract with a powerful race will get super strength. Now Rain's physical strength is as powerful as hers. Kanade looks forward to their adventures around the world to complete difficult tasks and gain extraordinary fame. However, the tasks they can take now is just to collect herbs, because Rain is still an F-rank adventurer. Suddenly, they hear a scream coming from nearby and immediately rush to the sound. They see a group of bandits robbing an old man of his goods and intending to kill him. Rain asks Kanade to protect the old man, and then rushes up alone to fight with the bandits. After signing the contract with Rain, Kanade has to obey his orders. She is a little worried that Rain can't use the power he just received well. Unexpectedly, Rain does a good job and the bandits are not his match at all. Looking at Rain's heroic bearing in battle, Kanade starts to have an affection for him. After the battle, Rain reminds the old man not to travel to the wild alone. The old man helplessly explains that he has hired a few adventurers who turned out to be defeated by the bandits and fled. He asks Rain to go with him because the bandits' organization will soon come to retaliate. But Rain doesn't follow the old man. Instead, he plans to eliminate the bandits' organization with Kanade by driving the animals. Rain finds the bandits' cave where there are hundreds of bandits. Rain knows that it will be difficult to deal with so many bandits just by them too, so he devises a plan. He gathers a swarm of bees carrying toxins, intending to order them to attack the bandits. At the same time, Kanade is arranged to ask the soldiers for help in the town. When the bandits get exhausted by dealing with the bees, Rain and the soldiers can easily subdue all the bandits. Rain signs a contract with a large number of bees, which surprises Kanade. Normally, tamers can only sign contracts with beasts and are not able to command so many creatures. Rain's power makes Kanade more convinced that signing a contract with Rain was the right choice. Meanwhile, there are 3 persons fleeing around nearby, who turn out to be the adventurers leaving the old man behind. The 2 girls are respectively a magician and a priest from the hero team that Rain was in, and the brown-haired man is a beast tamer they hired. The 2 girls intended to earn pocket money by completing the task, and they did not expect to encounter bandits. They accused the tamer of dereliction of duty, believing that he should have arranged for a large number of animals to patrol the neighborhood beforehand, and then use the animals to hinder the enemies in the battle. The brown-haired man angrily accuses them of being unreasonable, as most tamers can only control 1 animal. The girls then realize that Rain, whom they despised, is actually a top tamer. They feel a little embarrassed. Although they know the loss of the battle has nothing to do with the brown-haired man, they still put all the blame for the failure on him. They even make him shut up about whatever happened today by force to keep their reputations intact. Meanwhile, Rain's plan is going well. The soldiers have been wanting to eliminate the bandits. Eventually, they capture all the bandits under Rain's guidance. Just then, several huge lizards suddenly leap out from the depths of the cave, and all of them are C-rank monsters specially bred by the bandits to deal with the intruders. Rain tells the soldiers to bring the bandits outside the cave, and that he will deal with the monsters together with Kanade. The soldiers obey his arrangement and wait outside the cave. After a fierce battle, Rain and Kanade defeat all the monsters. Seeing them uninjured, the soldiers shout their names in adoration. For the first time, Rain feels the sense of accomplishment of being recognized by so many people. He knows he could not win without Kanade's help and sincerely shows his gratitude to her. In response, Kanade shows him a sweet smile, which brings the end of this episode. Since Rain left the hero's team, he has become stronger and stronger. His former teammates, however, are in a terrible situation, and they gradually realize how important the seemingly weak Rain is to them. Other tamers are not on the same level as Rain, but it's too late. I wonder how they will react when they see how powerful Rain has become. Haha, I'm so looking forward to seeing them eat the humble pie. If you like this anime, please comment keep going below, and I'll keep recapping this anime based on your comments. Also, if you like to see this type of anime where villains get to eat their words in the end, leave your comments below and I'll find more such anime to make recaps. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next time.